April skies finally turning blue. The sun is trying to start something new. A tree in the yard is wearing its green, the brightest colors I've ever seen. Birds are singing a song of the light, while I'm still hiding from the ghost of the night. The breeze carries the scent of the bloom, but it only smells like a lonely room. Last year we walked this path hand in hand. Now I'm a stranger in a beautiful land. The April flowers are blooming everywhere, but all I breathe is the ghost of you in the air. The world is waking up, the world is moving on, but I'm still standing here waiting for the dawn. Bitter memories in a garden so sweet. Life is blooming, but I'm feeling the defeat. The neighbors are out planting rows of red, ignoring the silence and the words we left unsaid. I watched and laughed through the thin white lace of a window that hasn't seen your face. In a season of life, I'm the only thing dead, with 1,000 I miss you stuck in my head. Why do seasons have to be so unkind, leaving my broken heart so far behind? If I could freeze the clock and start the sun, I'd go back to the winter before we were done, because the colors hurt. Yeah, the colors burn. The April flowers are blooming everywhere, but all I breathe is the ghost of you in the air. The world is waking up, the world is moving on, but I'm still standing here waiting for the dawn. Memories in a garden so sweet. Life is booming, but I'm feeling the defeat. White petals, pink petals falling like snow. They're blowing, falling, but they're watching me go. April flowers and a bitter goodbye. 12 o'clock and the sky starts to cry, tearing holes in the velvet of the July sky. The first few drops are a rhythm on the glass, counting the seconds as the long hours pass. I'm horizontal on a sofa in the hall, watching the lightning shadows dance on the wall. The thunder is a drum deep in my chest, a restless heart that can never find rest. The streetlights are blurred in a watery haze, just like the memories of our golden days. And I'm missing you in the midnight rain. Every drop is a needle, every splash is a pain. The world is getting soaked, the river's running high, and I'm drowning in a dream that refused to die. Wash away the dust, but you can't wash the sting of a heart that's still waiting for a phone to ring in the midnight rain. Walking down memory lane, I remember the nights we would run through the park, laughing at the storms glowing in the dark. We didn't need a hope, we didn't need a light. We had enough fire to burn through the night. But now the rain is cold and the bed is too wide, and there's nowhere for a lonely man to hide. The gutters are screaming, the paps are all full, the gravity losing you has a heavy pull. I could step outside and let the clouds take me in, let the storm scrub the salt right off of my skin, but I'd still be sold in the thought of you. Every drop is a needle, every splash is a pain. The world is getting soaked, the river's running high, and I'm drowning in a dream that refused to die. Wash away the dust, but you can't wash the sting of a heart that's still waiting for a phone to ring in the midnight rain. Walking down memory lane, the storm is moving on, the feeling isn't gone. The clouds are breaking up, but I'm still drinking from a broken cup. Just the rain and the midnight and you. The air turned sharp and the mornings got cold. The green in the valleys turning to gold. I see the maples shedding their pride, casting their summer clothes off to the side. Everything's learning to say its goodbye under the weight of a heavy gray sky. The wind is a broom sweeping streets of the dead, but I'm still repeating the things that you said. Nature is brave, she knows when to quit, but I'm in the dark, still trying to stay lit. And the leaves fall down, but I'm still holding on to the ghost of a shadow of a love that is gone. They drop to the dirt, they surrender to sleep, but I got a promise I'm trying to keep. The trees are all naked, the summer is gone, the world is letting go, but I'm still holding on. I walk through the crunch of the brittle and brown, watching skeletons haunt this old town. The birds flew away to a place in the sun. He knew the season of laughter was done, but I'm like a branch that won't let go of its leaf, dressing my heart in a colorful grief. It's a beautiful funeral, the graceful descent to the roots of the forest where the energy's spent. If I could just wither, if I could just fall, I wouldn't like to feel any of this at all. But the sap is still flowing, and the memories growing. Shadow of a love that is gone. They drop to the dirt, they surrender to sleep, but I got a promise I'm trying to keep. The trees are all naked, the summer is gone, the world is letting go, but I'm still holding on. Waiting for you in the bright parade. The asphalt is melting on 5th and Main. The kids are all dancing in the fire hydrant rain. The ice cream is dripping, the boardwalk is loud, but I'm just a shadow lost in the crowd. The thermometer's climbing, the sky is aflame, but I'm shivering every time I hear your name. Everyone's chasing the blue of the sea, but there's a winter inside of me. The solstice is here, the longest of days, but I'm still lost in a midnight maze. And it's a summer without your sun. The heat is rising, but I'm coming undone. world is in color, but I'm seeing blue. Nothing is golden since I lost you. Burn me to ashes or freeze me to stone. It's a long hot summer to be all alone. Yeah, it's a summer without your sun. I see the couples on their picnic rugs, sharing the wine and the secret hugs. The tan lines are forming, the nights are so long, but the radio's playing the wrong kind of song. I'm wearing my shades so nobody sees that I'm falling apart at 90 degrees. The ocean is calling, the waves are so high, but I'm just a desert under this spell. I'm waiting for thunder, I'm praying for clouds to hide all the happy and silence the crowds. Because the light is too bright and the day is too white. It's a summer without your sun. The heat is rising, but I'm coming undone. The world is in color, but I'm seeing blue. Nothing is golden since I lost you. Burn me to ashes or freeze me to stone. It's a long hot summer to be all alone. Yeah, it's a summer without your sun. The sun is going down, but it's still too high. The moon is coming out to the favorite spot, but the sand is empty and the waves are hollow. Just a summer with no tomorrow. The pond is a mirror of silver and slate. I'm standing again at the old garden gate. The air is a blade that cuts through my coat, and the words of our story are stuck in my throat. I'm looking for the oak tree where we used to hide, back when the warmth was still living inside. The bark is rough and the sap is like grass. I paid for our freedom with a heavy price. I brush off the snow from the side of the tree and find a small mark where you used to be me. And there they are, our initials in frozen wood, a permanent forever that we misunderstood. A heart and an arrow now covered in frost, a map of a treasure that's forever lost. The tree doesn't feel it, the tree doesn't cry, but I'm watching our names underneath the gray sky, carved in our initials in frozen wood. The knife that I used is now rusted and old, and the hand that you held is so bitter and cold. I traced the A and I followed the end. Your initial, like a prayer, a ghost, or a funeral hymn. The forest is sleeping, the forest is dead, and I'm haunted by every sweet thing that you said. Will the spring ever come and erase what I see? Will the scars start to fade as they grow with the tree? Or are we just frozen a moment in time, a beautiful verse that forgot how to rhyme? The winter is home and the wood is too strong. Our initials in frozen wood, a permanent forever that we misunderstood. A heart and an arrow, now covered in frost. A map of a treasure, just forever lost. The tree doesn't feel it, the tree doesn't cry. Our initials in frozen wood, just a scar, just a rock. The snow starts to fall and covers it all. Goodbye to the tree, goodbye to you and me. I wake up early and I grab the red pen. It's 6 a.m. and I'm counting again. Another X on a square of white, another battle through another night. The kitchen wall is a gray out of days, a paper map of a lonely maze. The seasons change their clothes outside, but I got nowhere left to hide from the numbers and the dates and the rows of a life that stopped while the rest of it goes. And the calendar is my only friend, the only one who knows when the week will end. It doesn't ask me why I'm still alone. It doesn't judge the silence in my home. Monday is a mountain, Friday is a ghost. The weekends are the things that I fear the most. Just me and the paper until the very end. The calendar is my only friend. I remember the circles I drew in June, waiting for a flight under a crescent moon. Now the ink is dry and the pages are torn, counting the distance since the love was shorn. I talk to the months like they can hear my voice, as if staying here August was a fever, October was a fall, December was a shadow standing 10 feet tall. Now January's staring with a cold blank face, and I'm still running in the same old place. Flip the page. Turn the cage. Is my only friend. The only one who knows when the week will end. It doesn't ask me why I'm still alone. It doesn't touch the silence in my bones. Mondays are mountain, Friday is a ghost. The weekends are the things that I fear the most. Just me and the paper until the very end. The calendar is my only friend. 300 days since I saw your face, 7,000 hours in this empty space. Wait for the Sunday, wait for the new year. I'm still counting, but you're not here. I found it buried at the bottom of the drawer, the piece of you I wasn't looking for. The oversized wool, the charcoal gray, the one you wore on that rainy Saturday. I should've washed it, I should've thrown it out, but I'm still clinging to what we were about. I bring the color close to my face, and for a second, time leaves no trace. It's not just fabric, it's not just thread, it's every I love you we ever said. And I'm wearing sweaters, smelling of yesterday, trying to keep the winter of your ghost away. It smells like your coffee and your old perfume, like a spark of life in this empty room. It's a fabric hug that I can't let go, even though I'm the only one who doesn't know that you're gone. And I'm just holding on to sweaters, smelling of yesterday. A sleeve of tulle only cover my hands, like a soft protection from the world's demands. I sit on the floor and I wrap it tight, a temporary shield against the lonely night. But the scent is fading, it's slipping away, just like it did on that Tuesday in May. What happens when the perfume finally dies, when the cotton forgets the look in your eyes? Will I lose the last piece I have left to hold? Will the memory finally turn bitter and cold? I'm breathing deep, trying to keep the air. Trying to keep the winter of your ghost away. It smells like your coffee and new perfume, like a spark of life in this empty room. It's a fabric love that I can't let go, even though I'm the only one who doesn't know that you're gone. And I'm just holding on to sweatings spilling out yesterday. Fading slowly, fading slow, feeling lonely. Nothing I can do. I put it back in the drawer. Wait until I need you more. Just one go. The ice is cracking on the edge of the lake. A sound like a heart that's about to break. The ground is hard as ceiling of stone, where the seeds of the flowers are sleeping alone. I've spent a season under the white, just trying to survive the length of the night. My hands are stiff, my breath is a cloud. The silence of winter is getting too loud. I'm looking for a patch of the brown and the green, a sign of a life that hasn't been seen. And I'm waiting for the thought to come, to wake up my blood and to beat like a drum, to melt away the walls I've built out of ice. Since losing your love was the ultimate price. I wanna feel the water, I wanna feel the rain. I'm ready to trade the numb for the tame. Just waiting for the thought. The sun is a little bit high today, chasing the shadows of January gray. I'm standing outside with my coat unzipped, listening to the rhythm of the roof as it drifts. A slow, steady leak of the frozen years, like the world is finally running out of tears. It won't happen fast, it won't happen soon, but I see the change in the face of the moon. The frost is retreating, the wind is less cold. I'm finding a story that's yet to be told. Break the cage, turn the page. And I'm waiting for the thought to come, to wake 'em on blood and to beat like a drum, to melt away the walls I built out of ice. Since losing your love was the ultimate prize. I'm ready to trade the numb for the pain. Just waiting for the thought. I can hear the river falling The kettle whistles like a train in the dark. I'm still moving like a clockwork spark. 2 scoops of beans, a splash of the cream. I'm living in the habit of a broken dream. I reach for the cabinet, I pull out 2 mugs. The blue one for me, the one with the hugs. The steam rises up and it tickles my nose, but the air in the kitchen is starting to close. I sit at the table, I pull out your chair, then I remember you're not really there. And it's coffee for 2, drunk by 1. Another day started before it's begun. The steam is a ghost that disappears fast, just like the magic of a love that didn't last. I'm staring at the ceramic, I'm staring at the space where I used to see the sunlight on your face. Cold in the pipe, cold in the heart. Coffee for 2 while we're worlds apart. The news is on the radio, but I don't hear a word, just the ticking of the clock, the only thing that's heard. I watch your car, it's getting cold and still, like a little white monument on the windowsill. I can't bring myself to pour it down the sink, 'cause that would mean the end of us. I think it's the little things that kill you, the routines that stay when the person you didn't for us walked away. Why did I buy the bread you like? Why did I leave the light on for your bite? It's a bitter brew, bitter like the truth. Drunk by 1, another day started before it's begun. The steam is a ghost that disappears fast, just like a magic of a love that didn't last. I'm staring at the cement, I'm staring at the space where I used to see the sunlight on your face. Cold in the pipe, cold in the heart. 2 while we're worlds apart. Black or sweet, it all tastes the same. In this morning heat, I'm calling your name. I'll leave a cup there, just in case you come home. One more morning, drinking. I'm sitting at the table, staring at the wall, while the evening shadows begin to crawl. The house is so quiet, you could hear a pin drop. A world in slow motion, a clock that's about to stop. My hands are steady, my face is a mask. I'm doing fine, if anyone should ask. But don't be fooled by the calm of the sea. There's a monster waking up inside of me. The air is heavy, the pressure is high, like the moment of peace before the lightning hits the sky. And there's a storm inside the silence tonight, a hurricane runs screaming for the ride. I'm perfectly still, but I'm falling apart. Thunder in my head, lightning in my heart. The walls are closing in, but I don't make a sound, while 1,000 It's a violent riot that no one can see. The storm inside, the silence is killing me. I try to breathe, but the air is like lead. I'm drowning in the things that we never said. Outside the window, the trees don't move, but I'm trapped in a dark, in a jagged groove. A quiet explosion, a silent debris of the person I was when you were with me. I wanna scream until the windows break. I wanna howl until the foundations shake. But I just sit here and I sip my tea while the wind howls a hollow melody. Let it rain, let it rain inside. There's a storm inside, the silence tonight, a hurricane of wrong, screaming for the right. I'm perfectly still, but I'm falling apart. Thunder in my head, lightning in my heart. The walls are closing in, but I don't make a sound. While the thoughts and memories are crashing to the ground. It's a violent riot that no one can see. The storm inside, the silence is killing me. Hear the thunder, I'm going under. The sky is clear, but the clouds are here. Inside the room, inside the gloom, silent but violent. The fan is spinning, cutting through the thick of the air, but it can't blow away the feeling that you're not there. The radio says it's 95 in the shade. The flowers are wilting, the colors are starting to fade. Everyone's headed to the river to jump in the deep, while I'm just staring at the promises I couldn't keep. The sun is a weight heavy on my skin, but it can't reach the ice that's living within. The pavement is burning, the grass is all dry, but there's a winter in my soul that refuses to die. Oh, it's August heat and a cold, cold heart, watching the summer tearing me apart. The world is on fire, but I'm shivering still, chasing a fever, climbing a hill. The sweat on my brow is as cold as the snow. How I'm still freezing, I'll never know. In the middle of the August heat, with a cold, cold heart, I see the mirage dancing on the edge of the street, the ghost of the shadow in the shimmering heat. I reach for the water, but the well is run dry. Just like the tears I've been trying to cry, the crickets are screaming their rhythmic song, reminding me exactly how long you've been gone. Give me a storm, give me a flood to wash off the wind and the stock in my blood. I'm a polar bear lost in a desert of gold. I'm a young man's body with a soul that's gone old. Burn it out, burn it it's August here in a cold, cold heart, watching the summer tearing me apart. The world is on fire, but I'm shivering still, chased in a fever, climbing a hill. The sweat on my brow is as cold as the snow. How I'm still freezing, I'll never know. In the middle of the August heat, with a cold, cold heart. Someone said I'm in the dark, your grass is wet, it's gonna spark. 99 degrees, and I'm starting to freeze. August heat, cold heart, cold heart. The fan is spinning, cold heart. The fan is spinning, the fan is spinning, cold heart. The song I see, the song I see, the song I see. The fan is spinning, the fan is spinning, cutting through cold heart. Oh, the fan is spinning, the fan is spinning, the fan is is a watercolor, blurry and gray. Before the sun can burn the shadows away, the trees are just skeletons in a sea of white, leftovers from a heavy and a lonely night. I step off the porch and into the haze, looking for the exit of this silver maze. I think I see your jacket, I think I see your hair, just a few feet away in the cold damp air. But when I reach out, my fingers find the cold, just a hollow story that's already been told. And I'm searching for you in the morning mist, for the ghost of a ghost of a ghost that I kissed. The air is thick and the light is thin, I don't know where the world ends and I begin. Every silhouette is a promise you're near, but the closer I get, the more you disappear. Just a heart adrift, just a soul unkissed, searching for you in the morning mist. The doors like diamonds on the spider's web, while the tide of my memory starts to ebb. I call out your name, but it doesn't have a sound. It just falls like a moisture to the frozen ground. Are you hiding in the vapor? Are you part of the cloud? Dressing your memory in a velvet shroud. If the wind would just blow, if the sky would just clear, would I find you standing right beside me here? Would I find nothing but an empty street and a lonely shuffle of my own 2 feet? Wait for the light to kill the white. And I'm searching for you in the morning mist, for the ghost of a ghost of a ghost that I kissed. The air is thick and the light is thin, I don't know where the world ends and I begin. Every silhouette is a promise you're near, but the closer I get, the more you disappear. Just a heart adrift, just a soul unkissed, just searching for you in the morning mist. The sun is coming up and the mist is thin, the golden day begins. I'm standing alone on a gravel stone, you were never there, just in morning air. It started in the spring with the first of the rain, a sudden sharp twist of a brand new pain. I thought by the summer I'd be over the worst, but the heat only made the old bubbles burst. The sun was too loud and the days were too long for a heart that was trying to learn a new song. watch the colors change on every hill, but the way that I miss you is standing still. A whole trip around the burning sun, and I'm still at the place where we begun. It's been 4 seasons of saying goodbye, under every version of the shifting sky. From the green to the gold, to the gray to the white, I'm still fighting the same losing fight. 300 days and a million not yets, a year full of shadows and heavy regrets. Winter or summer, I'm still asking why. It takes 4 seasons of saying goodbye. Autumn arrived with a sigh and a chill. The leaves hit the ground, but I'm holding them still. I saw the birds leave for a warmer place, while I stay behind in this hollow space. Now the winter is here with his blanket of frost, counting the things that were forever lost. Maybe next April I'll breathe again, maybe next July I'll lose the pain, but right now the calendar is just a circle of grief, with no intermission and no relief. Spring, summer, fall, I felt them all. It's been 4 seasons of saying goodbye, under every version of the shifting sky. From the green to the gold, to the gray to the white, I'm still fighting the same losing fight. 300 days and a million not yets, a year full of shadows and heavy regrets. Winter or summer, I'm still asking why. It takes 4 seasons of saying goodbye. The year is ending, but I'm not dead. The world is mending, but you're the one. Spring, summer, fall, winter, and it's still you. It's always been you. The dust is dancing in a beam of light on the wooden armrest, worn and bright. It's positioned just right at a certain angle, where the jasmine vines and the curtains tangle. I haven't moved it an inch to the left, a silent monument to the bereft. I sit across in the shadows reach, listening to the lessons that silence can teach. The velvet is cold where it used to be warm, a harbor that's empty after the storm. And there's an empty chair at the window tonight, pale street light. It's waiting for a weight it'll never feel. A ghost of a person that used to be real. I talk to the wood and I talk to the air, but nobody's sitting in that empty chair. Just a view of the street and a heart in retreat. I remember you sitting with a book in your hand, watching the sunset paint the land. You'd point at the clouds or a bird on the wing. Now the window doesn't show me a single thing, just the rain in the glass or the snow on the sill, while the world stays busy and I stay still. I should probably hide or give it away, stop the reminder of that Tuesday in May. But if I mood it, then you're really gone, and I'm not ready for that kind of dawn. So it stays in the corner like a wooden mourner. And there's an empty chair at the window tonight, framed by the moon in the pale street light. It's waiting for a weight it'll never feel, a ghost of a person that used to be real. I talk to the wood and I talk to the air, but nobody's sitting in that empty chair. Just a view of the street and a heart in retreat. Four legs in a back, so that I lie, face in the glass, watching life pass. Maybe tomorrow I turn it around, but tonight is the only home The 12th month is closing its tired eyes under the weight of the winterized skies. I'm looking back at the trail I've burned, at the lessons I lost that I finally learned. It started with screaming and ended with breath, a long slow dance with a romantic death. I've been the king of an empty home, I've been the shadow against the wall. I've walked through the fire and slept in the snow, and I've run out of places for a memory to go. It's been a year of solitude, a year of the soul, trying to fix what was never whole. From the first of the spring to the end of the year, I've made a home out of every fear. I'm not the same person who started the track, I'm the one who survived and didn't look back. Just 365 days in the dark, looking for a spark. check the phone like I used to do. I've stopped expecting a message from you. The silence has grown from a ghost to a friend, a quiet beginning at the bitter end. I've learned how to walk without holding your hand across the miles of this lonely land. I survived the April flowers and the midnight rain. I survived the autumn leaves and the August pain. I survived the initial call in a dream. And finally, I'm surviving me. I'm still here. I'm still here. It's been a year of solitude, a year at the soul. Try to fix what was never whole. From the first of the spring to the end of the year, I've made a home out of every fear. I'm not the same person who started the track. I'm the one who survived and didn't look back. Just feet 65 days in the dark, looking for a spark. The clock strikes 12, the page is blank. For the strength that I found, I have me to thank. Goodbye to the year, goodbye to the ghost, to the one I love and the one I lost the The 12th month, the 12th month, the 12th month. A year of solitude, oh, that's it's been a year of solitude, a year of solitude, it's been a year, it's been a year, it's been a It's 12th month is closing. 12th month. It's 12th month and 12. It's 12th month. It's 12th month. The 12th month, the 12th